Hello students. Today we are going to learn chapter 12 of business studies, that is consumer protection. Now first we need to understand that why consumer protection is necessary. With the growing competition and to push up the sales, businessmen indulge into exploitative and unfair trade practices, and they try to exploit the consumers. Now, it includes the supply of defective or unsafe products, adulterated products, false and misleading advertising, hoarding and black marketing. All these are the unfair trade practices which are actually taken by the business people. So, in order to protect the consumer from this exploitation and unfair trade practices, it is very much necessary to have consumer protection. So, consumer is said to the king in free market economy, and the earlier approach, that is, let the buyer beware, has been changed to let the seller beware. As Mahatma Gandhi ji said, that a consumer is the most important visitor on our premises. He is not dependent on us. We are dependent on him. And he is an interruption in our work. He is the purpose of our work. Now, Consumer Protection Act 1986 defines a consumer as an individual or organization who buys goods and services for consideration. So first, let's understand that what are the importance of consumer protection. But I'll be teaching you this in brief as due to pandemic and according to 30% reduction, we are not supposed to do this topic, that is consumer protection importance. So we'll skip that. But to let you in brief, consumer is ignorant. He is not organized because it is scattered, and consumer exploitation is existing through unfair trade practices, and these are the importance of consumer protection from the consumer point of view. So this topic is deleted as per 30% reduction. So we'll move on to the other topic. Okay. Now let's understand that what legal protection is given to the consumer. We have Consumer Protection Act, that is CPA 1986. It gives protection against defective goods, unfair trade practices, and all other exploitation. It provides for protection of consumer rights and redressal of consumer disputes. It also provides setting up a three-tier machineries, that is, we have district forum, state commission, and national commission. So let's say, for example, that if a person has faced any of such exploitation, let's say defective goods or any other kind of cheating, then firstly, and if it is below 20 lakhs, they can move on to the district forum. And then if it is beyond that, up to 1 crore, then they can go to the state commission, and anything which is, or any complaint which is worth, or the defect is more than 1 crore, then they can go to national commission. The other legal protection to consumer is the Contract Act of 1982. This act specifies the remedies which are available in case of breach of contract. We also have Sale of Goods Act 1930, and it assures and safeguards the buyers of the goods in case the goods do not conform to the implied conditions or warranties. There is also Essential Commodities Act 1955. This act suggests for an action against anti-social activities of profiteers or hoarders and black marketers. There is also legal protection in case of agricultural produce. So the Agricultural Produce, that is Grading and Marking Act 1937, This lays down the procedure for grading, marking, and packing of agricultural products. So we can see in this wherein it is mentioned as an egg mark, which is again a standardized product. So the quality mark is known as egg mark. The Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954 was specially to check the adulteration of food items and to ensure their purity. So, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India is the one which gives this quality mark. Over here, we have taken the pic so you can see the sample. Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, any person or any consumer who has faced this problem of food adulteration, they can complain to the Consumer Forum. Next is Standard of Weights and Measures Act 1976. Now this gives protection to consumers against the malpractices of underweight or under measures. And then we have Trademark Act 1999, which prevents the use of fraudulent marks, that is duplicate trademark of the other companies on the product. So to safeguard such things, again, Trademark Act 1999 was started. We also have Competition Act 2002, which is this act replaced the MRTP Act of 1969, that is monopolistically restrictive trade practices, and it gives protection to consumer in case of policies which are adopted by the business firm, which may hamper the competition in the market. We also have the Bureau of Indian Standard Act 1986, which has two sets of activity. One is formulation of quality standard and certification through BIS. Now, producers can use ISI mark on their product only if the product meet the prescribed quality. Also, there is grievance cell under the Bureau which accepts a complaint from the consumer. So these are the legal protection to consumers which we have studied. Thank you.